Hey everyone, hey and welcome back to yet another episode of Battle Rap Resume. This is your host, Tom Quee here. Please follow us on the Twitter. We got the Patreon, patreon.com/Battle Resume. You want to support the show, you want to give back. Got the YouTube, please subscribe, please leave us a comment, leave us a review on iTunes, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm very excited to get to today's guest. We had a bit of a long time getting here. We're sort of messaging back and forth and, you know, I don't know, whatever. But regardless, SOLJITSU's on the show. How's it going, man?
Yeah, it's all good, you know. How are you doing?
I'm well, man. I'm well. And we were just saying that, you know, I couldn't find your tryout versus Frequent Thought, but arguably it's probably the most viewed tryout in the history of battle rap. It's got 2.3 million views.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's something fishy about that. It wasn't that good, but but it's all right.
And but yeah, it's really good to have you on, man. Like, you know, highly requested guest, and it's just good to have you on because you've been around, you've been sort of away from the scene for a little while, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been on hiatus.
But I mean, I as if you're this grand artist or something retreating out. But like, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you've been in Den. And you know, where does it start? Okay, so battle rap. What's your first battle rap memory?
Literally, my first battle rap memory. It was a checkpoint. I can't remember which number. Right. But it was the one where Arsenal went against DNA.
Oh yeah, the first one.
There, yeah, went there as a fan. I went after work. Got to Ministry of Sound, and like didn't know where the ticket it was, where to pay for it. And they told me to walk through somewhere. And when I carried on walking, I ended up near the bar. So technically, I got in for free. So it was right. Good. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that was my first Don't Flop experience. Pretty good.
But I mean, like in terms of battling, you know, when you first found out about what battling was, like, do you remember going that far back?
Oh yeah, I do actually, because I was like a big grimehead at one point. Well, still am kinda. But like one of my workmates at the time asked me if I heard of Luna C. Right. Because I was going on about, I can't even remember which grime artist I was going on about, but he said that the person tweeted Luna saying that this guy is scared of Luna lyrically. Right. So I looked it up obviously, and yeah, Luna was the man. And then I started getting into Don't Flop because I was just like, yeah, like, well, I knew about battling. Because obviously I watched the King of the Dots, the URL, all those things, but I actually didn't know about Don't Flop at the time until my workmate told me to look up Luna C. And then I looked up Luna C, and then I just started looking at other battles. O'Shea was the man at the time. Like, of course. Yeah, he was the guy. I'd watch a lot of his battles. And then one of my mates was telling me about Shotty Horror, but he didn't tell me about Shotty Horror as a battler. Like, showed me one of his and C Major as well, because he was just into music or leagues. Like, he just showed me about their freestyles and stuff, and then he's like, "Oh, Shotty Horror went against O'Shea." And then I looked it up, and then I was just into battling from then.
And yeah. I mean, like, you as a sort of artist, as a rapper, had you been doing this a lot before battling then?
Well, I was rapping, doing mini shows here and there, but like, as a battler, I didn't even see myself. I wasn't interested in battling. I wasn't actually interested in battling at all. But like how me and my friends go on, like we always have our little back and forths and that. And then they were saying, yeah, I reckon you'll do good then. One of the battle fans, Chaos, he tweeted me a link to the tryouts and said that I should do it. And I can't remember which battler retweeted it or favorited it, but that was basically like, yeah, all right, cool, I'll go to the tryout. And that's when I met Frequent Thought, and I got him them 2 million views.
Well, I mean, you know, you've got to have a sort of viral name, haven't you? So small white rapper destroys tall black rapper in rap battle is the thing. Yeah. You know, before we get into the battle though, your name, SOLJITSU, has that always been your moniker, or?
It's never. No, it wasn't. It wasn't always. No, it was actually just Soldier, just plain Soldier. Right. That was a nickname that I had. Like, my dad was in the army at one point. Right. Apparently I looked like my dad. That's what my uncles used to call me. So it's a little nickname I had. Chilling at a league's house one time, setting up my Xbox Live gamer tag.
Of course.
And like that was one, like, I just wrote anything basically, and it said, I think it was like Solj 5 whatever, and then from then he was just calling me Soljitsu and that, and then just I went into the battle rap with that name because it was a unique name. No one else had it.
Yeah. No,
so there's not really any meaning to that name, but yeah, Xbox.
Yeah, I sort of, I guess I thought it was a bit like jujitsu. That's what I thought, but it's got nothing to do with that.
I know, that's why it worked. That's why it worked as well, because it's just like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of...
I think I could make up a deep meaning to it, but like, nah, there's no deep meaning. I could say, yeah, battle rap is my form of martial arts, but no, it's not.
Lyrical warfare,
Oh, no, let's not do that.
Guys wanted to know if you were good. They were asking me all types. Put it this way, no disrespect to Big J, but he's like Big J without Lefty. All right.
John, no.
We're going to call each other shit because it's battle rap, but you're not actually supposed to be.
Warm this shot.
Any better, your bars could probably feature on Youngers. And then you'll get a new fan, and your video view that I gave you through research will go up by another number.
So you're battling Frequent 4, you know, this is a kind of one of the classic tryout events, you know, Bard tried out here, Danny Jack, I think Hulk was there as well. Were you nervous when you went up against Frequent 4 when you got in the ring?
I was a bit, yeah, but like, not battling him or nothing, it was just like, all right, cool, this is like the first time I've done anything like this. Oh yeah, I do actually remember Hulk being it. Hulk was like, because I watched a couple of his battles, and he was like the first actual battler who was in the scene to like message me and say this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, you're good. You should try out again, because my tryout didn't go the way I wanted it to go in it.
Right.
So yeah, that's what led to the next one. But I wasn't really that nervous about battling. It's just something I haven't done before. I've done like clashes, like grime clashes, like against. Like I met Willzy way before that. Like me and him clashed. I killed him in a park once. He'll probably tell you different.
Interesting that you guys faced off there, and yeah, it's a little bit frustrating because obviously you got these millions of views on this thing. It was shot. It's clearly not shot by any of the Don't Flop guys. It's kind of everyone has their phone out, and it's sort of shot over Bam's shoulder, and it's just 2 minutes. I don't know how it. Like, I understand it's got a viral title in it, and it's kind of like Arsenal shotty, isn't it? It's kind of, there's a black guy, there's a white guy, so that means views for some reason.
And the height as well. And
yeah,
the height. I was tall and a short one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's a lot of dynamics, but regardless, it's got these views, and so we only get a quick snatch of your material. That's all we see. And what I seen, I like. You sort of talk about like it's like Big J without Lefty or right. It's kind of works.
Yeah.
I
can't even remember what was going through my. Oh no! You know what? This might come as a shock, but half of that battle I wrote on the way there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like your gamer tag, it was last minute, but it
was last minute. Yeah. Together.
But some of the stuff, again, we only see like a minute of your material, but you say you're not even on round 2. You're already wondering who you're battling next. You're cocky.
Yeah, I know. You have to be, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, and Frequent 4, he does well. He sort of, got Soul, Not a Soldier. Got a glass bottle with your name on it. It's not Coca-Cola.
You know what? I flipping love that.
Yeah.
That bar there. I did like that bar.
It's hard. He calls you a wannabe Cooless.
I didn't know who Cooless was then.
Right.
I remember it got a bit of reaction, that, innit? I think, reacted to that.
Yep.
I didn't know who he was at that point. I know who Cooless is now, but yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And what's unique about you, and I can dress like a faggot too, and then he starts rocking the cap, Frequent 4.
Yeah, I know, and that worked so well for him, because obviously just before the thing, I dissed his boots. He was wearing some army boots. I don't know why he was doing that, but yeah. And I don't even, it was weird.
Yeah, but I mean, props always work, don't they? They always sort of pop off.
Every single time. Like, you will go viral with a prop, won't you?
that probably contributed to the views, actually. That's probably a big reason for it. I mean, so obviously I haven't seen the battle, as we say, so why were you disappointed with it? Why didn't it go the way you wanted?
Not because at this point, like, how I viewed battle rap, like, I didn't know the ins and outs. Like, obviously choking's not a good thing. And in my second round, I stumbled through it basically, and called time early and that, and then off of the back of that, I just lost in it.
Yeah. I mean, any good memories of that day? Because I mean, you get a lot of battlers. There's always a good vibe, isn't there?
That day was sick. Like I didn't even mind the loss, to be honest with you. I was just like, "Raw, okay, cool. I tried out for Don't Flop. I'm not going to be on Don't Flop anymore. That's cool." Mm-hmm. But I did want to go on it, obviously, because that's why I went to the tryout. But like, it was a good night. It was a good day out. I went out with a few of my friends and that. I met quite a lot of battlers there. So I met on the first tryout. Who did I meet? Mr. Ree.
Right. Yeah.
Like he was one of the first battles. Danny Jack, but I didn't actually talk to him.
Yeah.
There, like we didn't know each other, and I think we're the only ones that actually made it through to the next tryout.
Yeah, I think Koj was there. I think.
Oh no, I had left just before Koj.
Oh right, okay.
But I do remember people like bigging him up and that, like saying, "Yeah, this guy's sick, this, that, and the third." There was who else was there? Was a couple of people there, but I can't remember right now at the moment. I might have to look back at that.
Yeah,
I remember doing a little vlog about it, but I deleted those.
Oh.
They're on my computer. No, there's footage about somewhere. I'd have to go to my old house, go on my laptop, on my computer to dig those up, but I don't see me doing that anytime soon, to be honest.
But you were called back for Money Mitch, set the standard 9. So I mean, clearly,
no, I wasn't. That wasn't it. That wasn't it?
Right.
A lot of people don't know. Like after that, because I inboxed, because like the leagues kept getting on to me saying you lost to that guy, just chatting shit basically, just pissing me off, like as we do as friends,
Yeah.
Like, we just taking the piss out of each other, and then I emailed Don't Flop again saying, look, not happy with my tryout, can I get another one? Because I knew there was another tryout things going up. So I went against Danny Jack's mate, who, when I looked at his material, he was actually really good. Because with Freak and Thought, I looked at his material, I thought I wasn't really impressed. So that's why I was cocky, and that's why I didn't really prep much for it. But with Danny Jack's mate, his material, he's actually a good rapper. I'm calling him Danny Jack's mate.
Yeah, who was it?
Piss Take. Ill Sykes.
Okay, yeah.
Ill Sykes, yeah, he's actually a good rapper. That's the thing, like. Man called him Danny Jack's mate. That's not even nice, but
it's like Willzy's mate, yeah.
Nah, this thing, me and Willzy are actually mates.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah. SOLJITSU's friend. Yeah. There was a common thing. So why didn't that get uploaded? Was that on Don't Flop?
Nah. Like one of my mates recorded that and I uploaded that. It didn't get uploaded because he choked through that. Like the ones with basically what done at the beginning prior, he had said whoever chokes. He didn't actually say it's not going to get uploaded, but it just didn't if you choked. So yeah, that's what happened.
And that led to Money Mitch.
That led to Money Mitch. Yeah, Bam inboxed me and it said, "You got Mitch." I was actually with him today. Actually, funny enough.
Oh really?
Yeah, I ain't seen him in ages. Yeah, fucked up with him today.
Weird. And this was set the standard 9, which I mean, a fucking dope event. You had like Ogmios C Major, Shuffle, Anton Murphy, Ike Marlowe, like.
Yeah, big names like that, yeah, big names like that, yeah. And it was supposed to be at Shotty Horror's album launch at the beginning, but it got thrown onto that card after. And yeah, I was a big C Major fan, but as a rapper, I saw his battles, but I hadn't seen any live, so I thought, you know what, good opportunity this, so I took it.
It's a good stuff from you. I think a lot of potential is shown here, following on from the Frequent Thought stuff. I mean, Money Mitch, he has a sort of persona, but with lines like "Don't sleep on the kid like a babysitter who's narcoleptic," it's not, they're not haymakers.
I thought he won that battle, if I could be honestly truthful.
Okay.
But on paper he didn't. But I thought he won that. Like, it wasn't my best material. It's like off the strength of his second round alone, yeah. Me and him always speak about it. We didn't today, but we always speak about it anyway, yeah. Like his second round was really strong. That was a definition of a breakdown.
Yeah, no, he sort of the constantly getting money. The track is clowned heavy in the second. Yeah, that is really good from you. And you know, one of the things the main thing in your Arsenal Soljitsu is, you know, and I don't mean to sort of make you feel bashful or ever embarrassed, but you are very likable. When you battle, like, you know what I mean? You've got a very winning, sort of charming persona. Do you know what I mean?
Cheers.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like in the ring, like you feel very natural. It doesn't feel rehearsed. It feels very genuine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? I usually, like, I write material off of my reaction to, like, say like with Sniper E. That's a amazing example. Like, he said that and he meant that thing.
Wow, of course.
That was literally from a reaction to, it was the bar that I said, actually. I was watching it, like, for research purposes, obviously.
Yep.
And when I heard that bar, I was sitting there with, can't even remember. I was sitting there with my boy Leeds, and he went, "That is shit." I went, "You know what? The maddest part about that is that he actually said that, mate. Like, he wrote that down." And then we both started laughing.
Yeah.
And as I found it hard to write for that battle. And then as I'm writing, I've gone home now, and how we were laughing at the fact that he said that because the Leeds reacted to that. Like, he found that hilarious. And we were both just laughing. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to put that in. So I put it in, made it rhyme.
Half of your opponents have said that you're a jammer, but you're a crapper. You ain't blessed to hold my lyric pen, it's like Thor's hammer. To you, I'm skin and bones, but I leave yours shattered. I'll choke you till Bam says time, like you're Hadders. I choked once, but my frequent thought was, I need to get a rematch. But not against frequent thought, I need a Mr. Rematch. People were inboxing me, saying they want to see that. Sniper E vs SOLJITSU, how the fuck do we match? Looking like Jigsaw signed up to Fitness First.
I mean, in the best possible sense, that kind of made you, didn't it, that slogan?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say it made me.
No, but
I say the fact that I'm just sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it was
forced to be reckoned with.
But again, that's what I'm saying. It's your character. It's not a bar. You're pointing out that you wrote that. You know, you read back. But it's just very charming when you do it. You know, it's very infectious.
No one's ever called my bars charming, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But no, yeah, it was just, you know what it is, like, truth, like, when it's what people are thinking, but they don't know how to word something, and when you hear it from someone, you're just going to be like, okay, yeah, that's so true, and then you start laughing, like, or you'll just agree with it.
And you beat Money Mitch, as we say. You know, it's a good battle. It's a close battle.
2-1 either way.
Yeah. I think that's fair enough. I like how you mentioned Ray Mears in your first. Shout out Ray Mears. Like, when you mentioned him, I was like, oh yeah, that guy that I used to watch when I was like 9 on BBC Two. like completely forgot about that guy.
I forgot about that bar. Ray Mears.
Because you basically talk about the concrete jungle and your sort of Bear Grylls, and he's Ray Mears, and you know, it's kind of a nice dialectic. Money Mitch makes a reference that I didn't quite get. He mentions Willzy and horses. What's that about?
Oh, because in this is what I'm saying. So it was Rapping It Park 2. So it was Willzy versus flipping heck, man. Oh, I know the guy's name as well, man. All right, Integ. There we go. Integ, yeah. Willzy versus Integ. And this is first. Oh yeah, this is when I met Mitch and Willzy and those lot. And what Willzy had said was, what was it? I can't remember. Something, you'll end up a corpse, and I'll hit him with the blade so many times it looks like I'm wanking off a horse. But saying it sounds a bit mad, yeah. Yeah. But when he put it into action, it still sounds a bit mad. But like, yeah. It made saying his imagination was a bit crazy, and it's how he structured it. And then the actions that he put with it as well.
Okay. Yeah.
He turned stabbing someone into bestiality. So no one else really does that.
It's pretty outside the box, yeah, for sure. And you know, you were back, fairly soon after, Razor Glass, Bam's birthday against Sniper E. This is a really funny battle, man. I mean, it's got 56,000 views. This is a well-watched battle.
Yeah, no, like, I think a lot of people clicked into it, like, because Sniper E, quote unquote, grime legend, and then they saw that and was like, rah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was Sniper's third roundabout where he did that drunken master stuff?
You know what? I think he just realised, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm just gonna do anything. Like, not sure. He's a nice guy and whatever, but boy, don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, not even trying to sound big-headed. Not even just against me. He couldn't do that against anyone and expect to win the battle. Yeah. No, that's definitely true. Yeah, it was. I mean, he does some funny stuff. So yeah, and with the said it. Can you hear me? Sorry. I can't hear you.
All right.
Wait 2 seconds. Wait, edit this part out.
Yeah, no worries.
Running about. Yep. Here we go.
All right.
Got me headphones.
All right, sweet. So yeah, and with the said it and meant that stuff, which is just, of course, I mean, you did that at 7th birthday, which we'll get onto with Bulletz. Like, it's one of the best catchphrases in Don't Flop. Like, didn't Bad Bars?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So with the said it and meant that stuff, what didn't Bad Bars use that as well in their sort of compilations?
Yeah, because it's like, if you got to think about it, like, if someone says a very, very shit bar, like, you've got to think what's going on in their head.
Yeah.
So, like, it does lead you to question, why did they write that? Why did they, like, rehearse it? And it's just crazy. Like, I can't even put it into words right now because I'm multitasking at the moment. But at the same time, stop writing shit and rehearsing it.
Yeah, it's I couldn't really put it better myself, man. And you were really busy, weren't you, in 2014? Early on, you went on to battle P Soldier, you battled MG. Like, had you got the bug for battling?
You know what I did? I just thought, you know what, let me just take all of them now. But not thinking of building up my value or nothing. Just thinking, let me just battle everyone who's in my way. Like, with the P Soldier, I knew that was going to go on anyway, because obviously, like, people were saying Soldier Man, Soljitsu,
right,
and P Soldier, and like, I remember him battling Willzy.
Yep.
And like, when I watched that battle over, I was thinking, he took the mick. Like, how did he win? I think Willzy won that, but right. I didn't know P Soldier at these times, and I didn't really understand his style of battling. But like, when I actually met him in person, I went to Leeds to battle him. He was actually such a blessed guy. Like, when he came in, like, he was just, he was cool. He came up to me and said, yo, let's just make this a classic. Let's just have fun. And I was like, you know what? I'm down for that still.
Yeah, that was a fun battle, that was, from both of you. Like, and he was quite the name back then, wasn't he? You were more on the come up.
Yeah, I was pretty much the underdog on that one. Yeah.
And you mentioned around this time as well, at the end of 2014, you battled Skeptical on Gab, and you battled on Gab loads. Like, you've had like 4 battles on there. Like, what is it you like about battling over there?
You see, with Gab, like, it's a different environment. Like, to Don't Flop, proper different environment. Like, because like I was saying, I came up on Grind where we would just like go to different ends and clash or whatever, or literally just do a set or whatever. And it's a similar environment to that, so I felt more comfortable there, to be honest with you. Like, and I didn't think they were going to welcome me there, because I remember Big J battling over there against Rivers. That's when I first heard about Rivers, and like, I was like, yeah, Rivers is actually quite sick. And I remember messaging Big J asking him about how the battle was. He went, bruv, it's not like Don't Flop. You're on an estate. You're in the hood. And I was like, all right, cool. This is up my street. let me visit South London.
Yeah. And
yeah, Snoop invited me. I think Snoop knew one of my people from a different environment. So like, right, that guy tweeted Snoop with my name saying, he battles as well. I think it was Shocktown even. Yeah, it was Shocktown who tweeted Snoop saying to get me onto Gab. He inboxed me and then he just made it happen, and they were very welcoming. So like my first interaction with him was when Willzy was supposed to battle 5-star there. So I went there with him, and it didn't go down. 5-star didn't show up. But like that was the famous Port Piff versus Moolah Mitch battle. Got to see that front line and centre.
Why is that famous? I haven't seen that.
I don't really want to talk about it. Just click into it. And
what a teaser. Okay.
It's one of those ones because, like, yeah, just click into it.
Right. I'll
like it was Port Piff had quite a lot of props.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it was controversial. That's the word I'm looking for. That was a controversial battle, that one.
And talking of controversy, you teamed up with Willzy versus Innuendo and Juke. I mean, this is a pretty, close to the knuckle in terms of content sort of battle in the best possible way.
With that one, leading up to that battle, we already knew what was going to happen because Innuendo inboxed us every flipping day to tell us what's going to happen.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? He was like, oh no, I think I'm falling out with some of my black mates when I'm showing them.
Wow.
Well, that's a great Innuendo impression as well.
Yeah, spot on, yeah.
Inboxing them voice notes, like little examples that he's taken out of them, and I was like, wow, this guy's literally, I think he just noticed that I'm black. Like, it's crazy.
Right.
And he's just that's basically what they're focusing it around. It's a bit crazy. But me and Willzy, we don't live too far apart, and so like with the bars and that, we'll meet up and just go over them for a bit. And his writing style is completely different to mine, where he'll get announced the battle and he'll have his rounds done in like 2 to 3 working days.
Right, shit.
And me, like, I'm a bit different with that.
So is that like 2 to 3 working hours before the battle?
Yeah, funny story. Funny story. On the coach there, I think it was the 3rd round we finished on the coach there, and it doesn't look that way. And I said to him, "Boy, welcome. My name's SOLJITSU. Nice to meet you. I'll write my rounds late."
Right. But I mean, like, a really good stuff from both teams, to be honest with you. Like, you and Willzy especially, you can tell you've got, like, a close bond. You bounce off each other, naturally.
Yeah. No, Willzy's a good guy, man. Like, I didn't think that me and him would click like that, to be honest with you. Like, after the tryouts and that, I thought he was a sick battler. And the way I think on that day, he might have had the best tryout on that day. I think. My one was okay, but like he had the best back and forth. So yeah,
it was,
I went back to tryouts.
It was a good event, that whole 6.5 birthday. Like, obviously Pedro versus O'Shea, Bam versus Dialect, Soulmates Shocks versus
Cracker.
Oh
yeah, listen, Bam versus Dialect was one crazy battle. Like, that was proper grime. I like that. I didn't expect Bam to do so well on the grime. I think people overgassed it because they didn't expect him to do it so well, but like it was a great battle. Seriously good battle. Yeah, very surprised battle. Yeah. Pretty happy I was there to see that. Oh yeah, and there was Juan versus Sleepy G.
Oh man,
that was the top 8 thing. That was the top 8 tournament.
Yeah.
I had all my money on Sleepy G.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Sleepy. Yeah, coming up towards it. Definitely.
Yeah, one.
A lot of people argued that he shouldn't have been in it, but that's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting clash, that one. Pretty big body, but I mean, shout out both of those guys. I'm not seeing this battle, SOLJITSU. Just what are your quick thoughts on you versus Bowski over on King of the Ronalds?
Oh mate, like, looking back at it, I should have taken it a bit more seriously, but like, it was a time of my life where I was doing loads of bits and bobs outside of battle rap, so I was pretty busy, and it got to the point where I was like, you know what, I don't really want to prepare for battles anymore. I do all right. I do all right just ringing it, you know what I mean, just winging it, but I should have really prepped a bit harder. Like, my 2nd round was the best round I ever wrote.
Right.
In that battle. Yeah, definitely.
The best?
the best.
Okay.
I think I said one sentence and then called time.
Holy shit. Well,
yeah, that's what I did. Actually, he said something and I flipped him and then called time. Because it was King of the Ronalds, yeah, at that point you can do that, innit?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
yeah, that is.
So I did that.
That is their, and you meant that as well.
I did. I meant every word of it.
You battled HK. Why did you battle HK?
Another funny story.
Right.
So I was with Bam, Bagnall, Danny, Jack, Charlie, and Kruger. We had just finished doing the Bad Bars episode. So HK wrote in Viewpoint that he wants a battle for the next card, and then so we just finished we just finished recording Bad Bars, and HK wrote in Viewpoint that he wanted to battle on the next card, and Bam said as a joke, I think it was as a joke anyway, do you want to battle HK? I said no. And then I got an inbox afterwards because a lot of people requested him to battle me. And I thought, fuck it, these lot actually want to see it, so why not? And I agreed to it in the end to keep my following happy.
Right.
Seeing, I was just happy to have a following at the time, so I thought, you know what, let me do it.
SOLJITSU versus HK. I know what you guys are thinking. This is going to be hilarious. But it's not. Because when this battle got confirmed, I went on to Google. This is what I searched. If identical twin boys have sex with identical twin girls, will their babies look the same at birth?
Yeah, well, it's like this is when there were loads of these training days events going down, and battles like this made a bit more sense because there were just so many. It's quite busy, the channel in a better sense of way. And you just kind of go off on ones in this one in the best possible way. You talk about going on Google and searching in identical twin boys and identical twin girls have sex. What do the babies look like?
Yeah, no, that's
profound.
These are questions that need to be answered. Yeah. A few weeks down the line, though, I found out the answer that it can happen.
Right.
Yeah, because someone did it. But someone did it. Like Tony D sent me a picture of the twin boys and twin girls that had babies, and their babies looked the same.
Right. Tony D revealed that. What a wise man.
Yeah. He's been on the earth long enough, isn't he?
Yeah, hey. That's true. And it's a fun battle that again kind of coasts along because you have the personality there. And HK, he was a bit of an odd one, wasn't he?
He's always been odd. He's always. You know what? I think he wanted to battle me anyway because I remember beforehand, like his tryout. I was there for that. And I remember tweeting like on how shit he was, and he got upset by it. Right. He inboxed me, and he was talking a lot of stuff. Like I won't really reveal it, but like I said something to, and we stopped it. We became friends. We're grown ups, aren't we?
Right.
And then I think he just had a grudge after my tweets and wanted to battle me anyway.
Yeah, well, it's not really. I mean, he sort of attacks you, but like he also goes in on Bagnall's swag.
He's new to battling. He just wanted reaction.
Yeah. He
just wanted reaction. Like Bagnall has the sickest swag ever.
Yeah. I mean, Bagnall's a stylish dude. It was just a bit odd to go for Bagnall, but you know, I mean, whatever.
It was proper. It was out of the box, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
It was out of the box. He done his thing, man. Like I can't knock him. He tried.
He
tried, didn't he?
And you know, to go from HK to the lofty heights of Michael White. Again, why did you battle Michael White?
You know what? I don't even know, man.
Right.
Like, oh no, I do know. Once again, on Viewpoint, and then people are like, oh, please let me. But I'm not doing that anymore, man. If I don't want to battle someone, I'm not going to do it. That's all dead. That is so dead.
Yeah.
Like Michael White. I I actually feel bad because he's making fun of people, and he's making fun of disabled people slightly. Because before the battle, when we were talking, like we were walking about and just having normal conversation, he was normal as shit, man. As soon as said, "Are you guys ready to battle?" he turned into this dude. Like, it was random. So
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's when I was like,
"Yo, I can't hear you, man." Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
I was waiting to hear the feedback. So I just stopped talking.
Yeah.
I just stopped talking.
So yeah, you talk about just Michael. Yeah.
Michael White, before the battle, normal as shit. As soon as said, "Are you guys ready to battle?" he transformed, and
That's
I was
weird.
like, "Oh, cool." So at that point, I was like, "Raw, all right," because I thought he was gonna battle me normal, because how he was talking, like we're having a normal conversation. He's like, "Yeah, I love London. It's different to Texas or wherever it is he's from, man." And then next thing you know, he just started. I'm not even going to do the impression. Got my kids next door. They're going to think I'm crazy.
Right. And talking about people who are different outside of the ring. Obviously, outside of the ring, Juan is a skeng man. But
no, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. But he doesn't really carry. This was a big battle for you, wasn't it? Sunburn 2 versus Juan.
It was, because you know what? That battle was going to happen anyway. I was supposed to battle him on the 6th birthday.
Right.
So, but he battled O'Shea. Who did he battle instead? Was it? It weren't O'Shea.
No, he battled Tongue Twister. Yeah.
Tongue Twister. But like, I remember saying to him, you know what? Get a few more battles under you. And it wasn't no diva shit. It said I wanted to go to 6th birthday as a fan. Was it 6th? It was 6th, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah. I wanted to go 6th birthday as a fan and just watch and chill and do my thing. And I said to him, get a few more battles under you, build your stock up a bit more. And then we can battle. So yeah, that's what he did. But he yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a good battle. People say I got slumped. I honestly don't think I got slumped.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't think I got slumped. I think on the day he said he got slumped, not in them exact words, but like, I don't think I did. I don't think I lost either. I don't even care about the comments, mate. I don't think I lost.
No, I don't. I watched this battle this morning, and I don't think you lost at all. No, I think he does what he does. Really, you have a crew constantly getting money, so he clowns that. How quickly you earn it as well. You turn the back. You're 25 goons sharing one bottle of E&J. You must have got extremely waved.
Listen, he's a breakdown king.
Yeah.
No, when it comes to breakdowns in battle rap, no one's talking to Juan. I'm going to say that from now, yeah. But lyric for lyric, it get bun.
Yeah, he's
if you understand that in Juan's words.
Yeah.
not mine.
I love how in your first, you're like prepping for this battle, you watched your own battles.
I did. It's a true story. That's the thing. I was like, let me watch my own battle, see what he's going to try to break down.
And you sort of go in his speech impediment as well. He literally can't say everything, which is really,
can't say
really
everything.
Good. Yeah. And you talk about in your second, you were meant to battle 100 Bullets in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that came about. Where was I? I can't even remember, but I remember Bam saying, "Do I want to battle?" Oh wait, I was actually in Amsterdam at the time as well.
Right.
Because we went to Amsterdam before. Wait, did we? Yeah, we went to Amsterdam before. That was when Dirtbag Dan.
Oh yeah.
Mushrooms.
Yep.
That's joke. When he done the mushrooms for Big J, and then I was in Amsterdam again, and I get a message from Bam saying, "Do I want to battle 100 Bullets?" Obviously, him being 100 Bullets, a big name as well. I was like, alright, cool. He said 100 Bullets requested to battle me. So I was like, alright, then cool. Let's do that. But that event didn't go down. So obviously we didn't do it there. And it got moved to, and then said, do I want to move it to the birthday? Because 100 still wanted to battle me. So I thought, alright, fuck it. Let's do this. And we did. And yeah, you know what? On my side of that, I should have prepped more, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to that battle in a second. Did that battle came about because of the Royal Rumble, was it, or?
Yeah, definitely. No, 100%. That came because of the Royal, because he was there when I battled Michael White as well.
Right.
And yeah, and me doing that freestyle.
Oh man, that's honestly one of the funniest moments on Don't Flop. That whole video, but especially that your American Beauty line as well. Like, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, when said that Matt Sherry looks like that guy, the Don that slapped my man in the head. Yeah.
And then you pull out like the obscure quote. It was just like, it was glorious.
That's a glorious, you know.
Glorious, charming, skeng man. You know, all the words are being thrown around. But you know, in between the one battle and the Bulletz battle, you seem to be finding your feet a bit more. You know, the Harry Baker clash, the Heretic clash. You're very funny in both of those, man.
Oh shit! Yeah, I always forget about the Heretic one. And the maddest part about that is how to not be a tryout. Yeah. And I was almost late to that as well, so I should have actually been late.
Yeah.
Use that as my round, or just no show.
Yeah, if you no showed, that would have been perfect. Yeah.
No showed and said, yeah, that's how you. I win.
And the 100 Bulletz battle, which was, I mean, was it stressful for you because it was a big audience, wasn't it?
You know what? To be so honest with you, I had nothing to do with the audience and all that stuff. It was stuff outside of battle rap, which I shouldn't have really focused on, but I did. So it's just really that kind of stuff. Like people that know me understand what went on.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff in that week that went on, and I didn't put it out in the public, but it's all good. It's all good now.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good during that day. So I had a lot on my mind and stuff, but I let it get to me.
Well, no, I mean, that's fair enough, man. You know, if you're dealing with real shit, the last thing you want to do is battle 100 Bulletz.
Yeah, I know, but if it was anyone else, I probably would have pulled out beforehand, but he already left this country. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, no, that is a lot. There's a lot to put on it. And
that is...
Like, how did you feel about his misdirection stuff in the first?
Something told me he was going to do something about hats. That's why I had 2 hats.
Right.
But like, 100 is a crazy writer. He's very smart. He definitely plays chess. Like, I think his first round was wild. I liked it. Like,
it's weird. His voice has changed. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you watch 100 Bulletz like versus Kid Twist or Bamalam, he's got quite a high pitched voice, and now he's quite gravelly. Like, I don't know what quite happened to him the last 2 years or so.
He probably had another kid.
Yeah.
That would do that to you.
All that shouting. Yeah.
That would do that to you, I'm telling you.
You know, you say you're going to have 3 solid rounds in your first, like a Beyblade. I respect that line.
I forgot about that line. Little did he know.
Line up Bulletz and leave 100 red like that stupid emoji.
Yeah.
2016 bars, you know, something you got to deal with, I guess.
It is.
You
know what? I had good bars in that. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, I did. I like that. That's why I wrote it, and that's why I said it. And you know how it goes.
I do. Yeah. And he calls you Shuffle BET.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's nice.
That was funny.
Like, you versus Shuffle is always, like, even in the comments to you versus Sniper E, people are asking for you versus Shuffle back in 2014. Would you guys ever battle?
I don't know, you know. At this point in time, I don't think so. Not sure. Like, if he wanted to, but like, I don't want a concept battle. You know what I mean? I don't want to do a concept battle anymore, man. It's long.
No. I'm 3 rounds. I'm talking just an old school, whatever, you know.
Proper. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows at this point in time?
Maybe you know, maybe chalked out. Maybe, I don't know, in the future.
Oh, cheeky.
Old CO, they haven't had their first event yet, but we'll get to that. And
you know what? Yep. Chalked out. Oh, we'll get onto that after. I know we will, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. And you know, you sort of I like when you check your phone, but you sort of it works. Like, when people check their phones in battles, it normally pisses me off and most people off. But when you do it, it's kind of like, oh, you know.
Man said, it's like Danny Jack did it. Like,
Danny Jack.
Bless him.
but you're like, you sort of do it, and you're like, I'm not joking here. Like, I'm doing it, but that's funny in of itself. Like,
yeah, you got to ad lib your misfortunes.
Oh yeah,
you have to.
Hell yeah.
You have to do that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it, like some of my friends who have never come to an event with me, they came but they saw that, and I was just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna definitely get it on the way home. But I didn't though, because obviously I'm a real skeng man.
Yeah.
I ain't really on them. No, I'm not really. I'm not gonna go into all that again.
Right,
That's a bit self-incriminating in that.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man.
Yeah, strike that from the record,
no,
mate.
Edit it out.
Edit it out.
And this battle, this was, if I'm recollecting correctly, was the end of 2015, and you've never been back on Don't Flop since. Is there any reason for that, or is it just you don't battle as much anymore?
Wait, I don't even remember, to be honest. I've been away for so long, like, and I'm not even just talking about battle rap. I just literally haven't been about. Like, half my closest friends ain't really. I've only literally just got back to London recently.
Sure.
It's just, I've been all over the gaff. I don't think there was no reason. It was just like the battles they were offering me, I wasn't really feeling it. Wasn't really on doing, and I was just like, there's no point. I built up my stock and then I lowered it. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me kick back for a bit and sort out what's not battle rap, because obviously everyone needs to live in it. So let me sort out what's going on outside of battle rap, so then I can focus afterwards when I'm back in it.
Yeah, no, completely, man. And you battled a bit on Gab, though. You battled Templar, you battled 5-star Firms, you battled Bracy. Your last real batch of battles was on Gab. You battled Templar, you battled 5-star Firms, Bracy. Like, I mean, you battled regularly on the league, it seemed.
Oh yeah, of course I did. You know what that was? It's because I had agreed to them battles ages ago. Ages ago. Like, I think me and 5-star were supposed to battle. Me and 5-star were supposed to battle like a year before our battle. So that was always in the pipeline. And I'd said to Snoop that I'd do that on his league. I do like the Gab lot. I like battling on Gab as well. So, like, that's nothing more to say, to be honest. Just like battling there.
And it's been a while. Like, I appreciate you got to get stuff sorted, all that, and you battled a hell of a lot when you kicked in as well. You had a lot of battles, but now you're coming back. Versus Jay Short on Chalked Out. How are you feeling for this one?
Jay Short. You know what? That's going to be a really good one. Jay Short battle. Like, I've recently moved to South London,
Yeah. And
like one of my neighbours is Shocks the Rebel.
Right. What a joy.
We've just been catching up outside battle rap for quite a bit now, and he was telling me about his league, and the way he's been describing it to me, it does sound like something really big, and I do hope that it goes the way that it's planned. Like, it seems proper, so like I do want to be on board with it, and it's his first ever event. And I had said to him before that I'm not really on battling anymore or whatever, but like for his first event, I'll definitely want to be a part of it in some way, if you get what I'm saying. Because like he's actually a close friend of mine, so I was like, yeah, fuck you, I'll jump onto it. He offered a few names. I offered a few names. He said no. It was like I wanted to battle Koj there. Like, because I wanted to come back with a different kind of touch to battle rap. Although I already battled Koj and Ambi, but like, I mean, like Koj 1-on-1 would have been different. But everything, like, few circumstances changed things. It wasn't going to actually happen because I don't think Koj wanted to do it, or he didn't get back to him. I don't know how it. I don't know what happened, but it was a no basically. And then Jay Short, he offered me Jay Short. I was like, I don't know. But I'm not going to talk too much about Jay Short. It's just
right.
It's going to be in a battle. So
yeah, no, of course, man. And I mean, I know it's hard to predict, but are you going to be battling more regularly after this, or is it still going to be pretty, you know?
I'll do more battles, but it's going to be more spaced out.
Yeah.
It's going to be more spaced out, definitely.
All right. Well, awesome, Matt. I'm glad you're returning. So we'll wrap up with a few quick fire questions. The first one, favorite don't flop battle?
What, mine? Like
no, just in general. I mean, it can be yours if you want, but I mean in general.
For me, I'd say me versus Ambi and Koj.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Definitely. Yeah. Let people know that I'm the gun bar king.
Right.
I'd say either Yunnan versus Villain, Shocks versus Soul.
Come on.
There's too many of them, man.
Yeah, there are.
What, are you saying don't flop battle, yeah?
Yeah, just off the top of your head, what's your favourite?
Tony Shotty. Yunnan Villain, I said. You know what? There's, mate. What else?
Yeah.
O'Shea versus Tony D.
O'Shea versus
that's one of my favourite battles.
So
that
good.
battle there is sick.
That battle, stellar.
What else?
That's
you
enough.
know what? Let's just say that.
That's a good list, man. What about King of the Dot? Do you have a favourite King of the Dot battle?
King of the Dot. Probably Kid Twist versus Holohan.
Kid Twist, yeah, that's a good shout, man. That's an early
Kid
one.
Twist versus very early.
Yeah.
Kid Twist versus Holohan, I would say, or obviously Disaster Cannabis. That's up there, isn't it?
Come on, yeah, got to be.
that's
Shock value, yeah, definitely.
Pat Stay versus Hollow the Don. Yeah, Hollow the Don's one of my favourite battlers anyway.
And what about URL? Your favourite URL battle?
Mate, there's a couple. Yeah. Obviously, Lux and Calico's up there.
Yeah.
Hollow the Don versus Hitman Holler. Hitman Holler versus Conceited.
Yeah.
Sue Surf versus Conceited. Was that URL?
Yeah, that was URL. Yeah.
Sue Surf versus Conceited. O-Red versus... Oh, mate, who the fuck did he go against? That's not my favourite if I can't remember, innit?
Well, there's some good, yeah.
That's it.
And final two questions. First question, your favourite film?
My favourite... listen, when you talk about films, you can't have one favourite, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm going to have to give you a list again, unfortunately.
Let's go.
So there's Drunken Master.
Of course, yeah. Shout out Snipery.
Drunken Master.
Yep.
The original. The one with Sam Seed in it. Old Boy, the original, the Korean one.
Yep.
Super Bad. Paid in Full. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. There's too many, man.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, it's not. Shawshank Redemption. Me talking about films is making us lose connection. But yeah. Shawshank Redemption is up there as well.
And final question, your favourite band or artist that are in no way hip-hop related?
My favourite band or artist that ain't hip-hop related? Okay. What? Oh no, I was going to say Tidus, but he's kind of hip-hoppy.
It's tough.
No, they're not them words. Can't think of them on the top of my head. That was actually a really good question. Do you do that on purpose? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I always throw it in at the end. Yeah, just to put people off guard. Like, I thought you were going to say Bon Jovi, but I mean, it's all good.
Bon Jovi, that guy there.
Yeah, that guy.
Man like Bon. Oh, is that what I did? That is what I did. Burnt some vegetables, mate.
Oh.
Flipping it. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Tom.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, go on. What were you saying?
No. I mean, have you got any? Sure, there must be a few bands that you really like.
I can't think of on top of my head. Like, what the fuck do I listen to when I'm not listening to hip hop? Like, I do listen to a few things, but yeah, we won't go into that, will we?
All right.
It's long.
All right.
Trying to find me on an emotional level.
Well, you're very charming, as I've said many times. So,
let's just say MJ.
MJ, yeah, good answer. So I guess finally, how do people get at you? Twitter, your music, that sort of stuff.
My music, any music that you get from me now is very old. So, but Twitter. So that's SOLJAHMAN, Soldier Man. There is a Soljitsu one which I go on time to time, like to promote a battle or whatever. If someone wants me to promote something for them, I'll do it on that. But yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
SoundCloud as well. You'll find me on SoundCloud, Soljitsu.
All right. Well, dope, man. This has been it's been awesome to have you on, man. Great to go through all these battles and stuff like that. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks again, man.
You know what? It's really good to actually do one, finally do one. You get what I mean?
Yeah, we've been meaning for so long, so it's like it's really good to get it locked in, and it's yeah, man. Happy to hear that you're back battling again. Obviously everyone subscribe to the channel. Check out all the Soljitsu's battles. Follow Soldier Man. But Soljitsu, thanks again, bro. This has been great.
Yeah, go on. All right, take care.